Okay, we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Today we start a new conversation in English. Um, Today we'll talk about understanding culture difference. Um, okay, everyone received the questions? Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. So, before we start, I will do a quick introduction about how TNT works. So, TalkTalk is a platform for you to develop your language skills and achieve your fluency in the language. And within the platform, we have English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Mandarin, and soon we have German. So our philosophy is don't correct the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice your speaking and have fun in the process, okay? So here is a safe place to practice and meet new people, do network, that's it. Remember, I'm not an English teacher. I'm just a student like you, but I'm a facilitator, a hostess here. And sometimes I don't know the words, I make some mistakes, and that's it, because I'm in the process to learn the language, okay? So I will introduce myself. My name is Suelen. I'm 28. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource, and I'm here on Talk Talk since 2021 to improve my English and the other language. In my free time, I like to go out with my friends. Sometimes I like to hiking. I love books. I love read books. I love to read books, and I think that's it about me. Marcio, can you introduce yourself, please?
yeah, I can. So good morning, YouTube. My name is Márcio Melring. I have 4 years old. Sorry about the mic camera and off because my internet and not so good my internet, but it's okay. I get up in northeast of Brazil, but I live in countryside of São Paulo. I'm a musician. I love play bass since my childhood. My dad taught me, but I love string instruments and I love ride my bike. I love wake up early every day because I consider myself a morning person. And so because to I enjoy my day, because on weekend I love make food make food with my wife because on weekend I love talking about family, job, dreams, goals with my wife. I enjoy this moment. And what else? About the read books, I try read books because my daughter fight me about the read books, give me the book The Little Prince. Really hard the history for me in English, but I try 1 hour per day read this book. And what else? I'm studying Enterprise Resource Plan, ERP, ACP, EWM model because my area logistics. So really important for me about this enterprise. And I'm studying English since 2022, but last year I'm stopped because some situation in my life. And this year I'm studying again, but I'm studying one one time per week in Sunday because in the weekend because in week I'm studying my area. That's it about me. Thank you for listening, guys.
Thank you, Marcio. Marcio, I would like to ask you, because you said you like to wake up early, and in the afternoon, maybe. I don't know if you work now, but in the middle, you like to take a nap or not?
So in my case, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
because I like the morning, you know. In the
Mm-hmm.
afternoon for me really complicated, but in the afternoon, yeah, for me really complicated.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Marcio. I ask you because in my case, when I wake up so early, I I like to take a nap in the afternoon when I can, because if I'm working, I can't do it. But when I stay at home, okay, I take a nap
Okay.
after the lunch. Okay, thank you, Marcio.
Wow.
Rafael, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Eu vou precisar atender uma ligação.
Okay. So I will start with the question with Marcio, and after that I return to you. So Marcio, how do you think cultural difference affect communication, in your opinion?
Wow. Good question for me because I'm from Northeast, you know, of
Mhm.
Brazil. Really different about here, São Paulo, and culture really different. Affect my life, of course, because when I talk about the culture affect my life because they my accept, I don't know English,
Mm-hmm.
my
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, accept it. And really different people here. I don't know, it's really funny about when I talk my opinion, talk about my expresses affect because this. But for me, it's okay, no problem, you know. But in at school, my children really, I don't know how can I say English, hate and yeah, accent. Thank you. Really different my accent, and here in Northeast affected my life because this. But for me, don't have a problem. Don't
Mm-hmm.
have a problem about it when I talk in my opinion, talk my express. I don't know in Northeast, for example. But my children affect a lot here. People, I don't know, he so here, I don't know English about the accent,
Mm-hmm.
the my children in at school, for example. Really boring for them, but for me, normally I talk about this accent and culture about the food, about the um, how can I say holiday, I guess, or fest, festa. I don't know English.
Party,
And body, yeah,
party, party.
party, party, yeah, really different. You know, for
Mm-hmm.
example, São João in Northeast, really nice, but here, relax. You know, party in São João, for example, yeah, Christmas Day here, it's good, really different about the Northeast. But
Yeah.
for me, affected about my accent for
Mm-hmm.
me.
Yeah,
That's it.
I understand you because I think your children maybe I don't know, but I think your children suffer bullying because their
Yeah,
accent. And
yeah.
this is very complicated for children because
Mhm.
they don't know why people do it. And it's very I don't know how to say that, but it's very oh my God, complicated. I think it's very complicated for children and
Mhm.
for parents to explain that because they don't do anything wrong, you know. And
Yeah.
when people laugh and maybe imitate, I think their
Mhm.
accent is very huge. I think that it's very huge when people do it. And I think a lot of people in Brazil have oh my God, do a bullying or have a no, oh my God, I forgot how can I say preconceito with the northeast, the north and the
Mhm.
northeast of Brazil. So I think this is very complicated because it's okay. I think it's not okay. Sorry, I said wrong. It's not okay. Uh, but we have to understand that northeast and north is a part of Brazil, and every people have accent in different areas of Brazil. And the thank you, Marcio, and the prejudice, that's it. And the to explain this for children is very complicated. And yeah, I understand you. So it's very huge when people do it. Okay, so in my opinion, I think because Rafael left, um, you said about Brazil. I think yeah, we have different culture in communication, in lifestyle, like you said, because about the party. São João in the north, in the northeast, is a big party. And here in the other
Yeah.
states in São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro it's a party, but not like in Northeast, you know.
Yeah.
But about this contest, I think yeah, every state celebrate different in different way, you know. So I think it's because we have different culture. And about the abroad, talking about another country, I think communication, different culture affect communication, but we have pros and cons, about the communication. Because okay, when you speak in English, you can this can help in your communication with different cultures. But at the same time, they can prejudicar. I don't know how to say prejudicar. Eu ia falar prejudice, but prejudice is preconceito. And because it's different about the food and things like that. So I think we can handle with this. Okay, Marcio, let's go to the number
Yeah.
two. You like to add something in this question?
No, no,
No?
that's it for me.
Okay.
Thank you.
So let's go to the number two. Can you share an experience when you felt a culture difference? I think you said it about your children and
Yeah.
your about you, but if you have another experience, if you can share with us.
So we talking about the prejudice, unfortunately, prejudice in Brazil, unfortunately, how can I say, it's common, unfortunately, again. And so for me, because I am old,
Mm.
so for me, it's so about the adolescent or child, for example, really hard, really boring when talking about prejudice. And so I share again before about my children, about my life, for example, in job, for example. People like about the my accent, you
Mhm.
know. But talking about, for example, I talk every time in Portuguese. And yeah, yeah. People, I don't know. And when I talk about this phrase, this word, people likes really, and really funny, But talking about this word when I talk, for
Mhm.
me, really boring. But it's okay. People don't worry about me, this case. But yeah, I share, for example, I teach adolescent about the music here in, in São Paulo. And when I talk accent, people, or how can I say, people, yeah, I don't know English, he about
Mhm.
is this word. For me, it's okay, no problem. But when I talk about the adolescence or child, you really complicate about the prejudice,
Yeah.
prejudice about your learning, about your opinion, about the when thinking your expresses, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, that's it about me.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think if for our children and adolescents is very the I don't know how to say that, but o peso of this is very huge, you know? Huge, huge. I think that is huge. Grande, né? Big, is big. And sometimes they can't filter this comment and the what people said to them, and sometimes they have to go to the therapist to treat it because the other person, the other people,
Mhm.
and it's
Yeah.
very complicated. In my case, I share the same thing about you, about the accent, because okay, I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro, and sometimes people said, "Oh, you said chiado," but I
Mm.
not said so tanto chiado quanto pessoas que moram realmente no Rio de Janeiro. But I have a little bit about this accent. And sometimes people say, "Oh, you said each," So for sometimes this is so annoying for me because okay, I know I talk like that, but you don't have to talk every time that I talk like that, and this bore me, bother me, I think, and for me it's not good. I don't like it because I don't like to talk about the other people accent, and I don't like people talk about my accent. But okay, it's okay, entre aspas, because we live in a world that we have different opinions and the livre-arbítrio, né?
Yeah.
But I think if you is boring, bothering the other person, you don't have to do it. But I know people don't think like me, So I try to filter this comments and the things like that. But sometimes it's difficult to me because I don't accept it. Okay. So, Marcio, you'd like to add something about this question?
No, that's
No?
it. Thank you.
Okay, so let's go to the number three. So, what are some common culture stereotype, and do you think they are true?
Stereotype, I don't know English. I guess in Portuguese, in estereotipo, I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
But in Portuguese, I don't know too. Stereotipo or stereotype in English. Help, how
Okay,
is?
I think stereotype, culture stereotype like in Brazil. We are know oh my God, eu esqueci como é que fala conhecido in English, but I think no.
Ah, okay.
Okay, we are known with football, soccer country, or maybe samba country. This is a stereotype, about Brazil.
Ah, okay.
you
I
know,
get it.
and the other
Thank
other country, they're the other stereotype. But in your opinion, do you think they are true or not?
So in Brazil, for example, in between another country, I think not my my view. Example, music here. There are a lot of ritmos and a lot of things here in Brazil.
Mhm.
But in other countries, mm, there are a little ritmos, for example.
Mhm.
Because I'm studying this area, this case, music. In another country, people like ritmos different about here. Because here there are a share and different and samba, for example, MPB, for example.
Mhm.
Yeah. So about the food, it's really different too from me, but not true. Yeah, about this question. This question.
Mhm.
And common, it's not true for me. And because this, the music and the food and the accent, yeah, I guess and in the countries, they are different stereotypes for me. Cultural story stereotypes for me. Yeah, that's it.
And what do you think about because about the people? Because people in Brazil, they used to be that I'm not say it every time, but people used to say it for the for about Brazilian that they are laziness, you know, preguiçoso, and maybe I don't know how to say that, mas às vezes malandro, you know, malandro no sentido de levar na
Yeah,
conversa
I know.
or other things, and the open mind like you can receive people another country and you can receive well, you can talk with them because you know in other country people is not receptive, you know, some people is not receptive with
Yeah,
Brazilians and
yeah,
with
I get.
another country, you know, another nationality. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's in this case, it is true for me too,
Mhm.
because people here really, really funny, really accept here. But in another country, I don't know. And because I didn't have the opportunity in another country,
Mhm.
but it's depend the people too, you know. It's depend the people, it's depend the yeah, it's depend the people in my view because here they are not accented, people not accent uh, accept here in Brazil, for example, in another country, true. And I guess it depends the people, but here, Brazil uh, accept really different. Yes, but yeah, Brazil it's really fun about because there are a lot of party, for example,
Mhm.
and in the year there are a lot of party, for example. I guess people good accept it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we have I don't know how to say festeiro in English, but
Yeah.
we have this energy about the party and the invited our friends to our home and do a party, maybe a barbecue. We like this environment, you know. And I think people that don't use it to have it in another country, they maybe can talk in a wrong way about us, you know. And you said, oh my God, I forgot. You said one thing that I want to comment it, but now I forgot. But about my opinion, I think people have a wrong uh thought about the Brazil, about this stereotype, because not it's not all the people. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain that. I think que não é toda pessoa que é assim. So you have to be careful. The foreign have to be careful when is talk with a Brazilian about it, because they can offend the people with this, you know.
Yeah.
Mainly woman, because they think a woman is easier to have, you know. Okay, yeah, it's Brazilian. You have to you it's easier to have a Brazilian woman, let's put in that way, and it's not in that way, you know. So I think it's difficult to put it in foreign head, you know, in foreign mind. And I think that because that many women have a problem and have afraid to travel alone to another country, because that, you know, because the assédio and things that like
Yeah.
things that way. Okay, let's go to the number 4. Okay. I don't know, because I don't have the experience, but I don't know if you have, Marcio. But how do you think cultural difference impacts the workplace?
So in the workplace, affecting in, how can I say, in several ways. For example, and yeah, do you, how can I say, do you from in North East, for example? Yes, I am.
Mhm,
Oh, yeah, you said about the, I don't know English, and preguiçoso, but it's not true for me. You know, it's depend the people, it's depend the yeah, it's depend the people, different country or state or yeah, different place, you know.
mhm.
It's depend the people for
Yeah.
me, but but it impacted the workplace in several ways. Influence communication, for example. Uh,
Mhm,
Today we and talk about your opinion. It's really, how can I say, um, my opinion about the, or another opinion about the, when I talk, when I talk about the my opinion, or when people talk about your opinion, really, how can I say, I don't know, cuidado, because the now not infected other people. I don't know English. You know, today we muito cuidado. I don't know English.
mhm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think people it's complicated deal with it's complicated to deal with people. And I think people that said Northeast is lazy, it's wrong, because I think it is I I'm I'm doing stereotype, I think, maybe, because I in my view, I think the Northeast is the population is black, you know. The most of population is black in the Northeast, mainly in Bahia. And I don't know if I'm wrong, because I never go there, but be there, I think. But I think the black people work every time, you know?
Mhm,
So when
mhm.
people said, "Oh, the Northeast is lazy," I don't believe in that, because
Yeah, me too.
we work for a long time, because we are slaves, slave, I think slave. And this passed for generation to generation, you know? And when people say, "Oh, you are lazy," I don't believe that. And for
Me too.
me, this is a blasphemy. I think because you can say it for a black people because we work a lot every time, you know? So for me, this is it's wrong when people said it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. In the in the world there are a lot of people and lazy or not, not
Mhm.
so dirty in Northeast.
Yeah.
And here, yeah, in another country, for example, another
Mhm.
place, they are lazy or really strong when I talk about this word, people lazy. But I guess people don't have patience about the working or read or study another situation, another, how can I say, mm, another, oh my goodness, area, for example. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
lazy really strong, but people don't like read books, for example, don't like studying or don't like learning another area, don't like because they don't have a good opportunity, for example. Yeah, it's depend the people too, of course, because today and about the technology, there are a lot of opportunity, free opportunity, but it's
Mhm.
depend the people. It's depend on me, for example. It's depend on me. Example
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. So in my case, I'm studying English free, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it depends on me. I'm studying enterprise ERP SAP free because I talk about the network in LinkedIn, for example. Technology helped me a lot. Yeah, it's depend me or it's depend the people because the technology there are a lot of opportunity free, but I like it when I talk about nothing is free and nothing is how can I say nothing is free and nothing is easy. It's
Mhm.
depend on me, you know. That's it.
I totally agree with you. I think I think in the same way. And I said for people said, I don't have money to study it. And they said, okay, you don't have money, but in YouTube you can find this free, you know? So like you said, I think if people can find some subject free on YouTube or in another website and can study it. In 2000, no, in 2016, I started to study Korean, you know? So I started to study on YouTube before I back to English, and I learned a lot of things about Korean. And for me, it was very good because here in my city don't have this language to study in a course, take a course about this. Um, and for me was okay. And I think, okay, if I can study Korean for free on the YouTube, I can study English. And I start to study English. After some months, I paid my father paid for a English course, but I start to study on YouTube because I have understanding entendimento, I don't know, understanding about the English because I studied when I was um 12, 11, 12 years and the years old. For me, it was good because I have I knew about the base of English, the English base. And for me, when I start to study for free on YouTube, was good because we can learn a lot of things on YouTube. Like you said, we don't have money, we can study on YouTube. But people don't like advice. They like to complain about their problem. I think they don't like a solution. Some people, okay, like you have to give to them a solution, but sometimes people don't like. They like to complain about their life and other things. So this is very complicated. Okay. Okay, I think number 5 is good for you because you move on about Northeast to São Paulo. So, have you ever had a culture shock? How did you deal with it?
Yeah, I have. When we talk about the here in São Paulo, I had culture shock. For example, people here, unfortunately, people don't like people don't like about the I don't know English helpy and the I don't know English. How can I say? Information, for example.
Mm, mhm.
Yeah, don't like information about when I talk in first when I come here first yeah first and I help about the place. People don't like information about place. And so really, I don't know. Pay attention. Yeah, pay attention about the work here. You know. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Suspicious.
yeah, I put
Suspicious.
on the chat. They are
Yeah.
suspicious.
Yeah. Suspicious. Here. Here. Yeah. It's true. Really different about the Northeast.
Mm.
People in Northeast and help other people, for example, about the informations in example, copy or about the job interview because in here in my first day here I come about the work and I don't the pay city different city here but suspicious people suspicious when I
Mhm.
talk about the information you know yeah
Yeah.
really chalky culture chalky for me.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's okay be suspicious because the world is changing. So we don't have uh to believe in every person, every people, because people lie, and the mainly for children we have to be careful with children because people lie and they catch your children and they go to live to another country or another state. So I think it's very dangerous. And but you have to know how to give this information and receive information because my father all the time explain to me if you have to ask for information for people for person you have to go to a store you into to a store and ask for them ask to them because if you ask for a people on the street. Okay, maybe people can give you a right information, but at the same time, they can give to you a bad information, you know? So because there are people, bad people and good people. And you know, but I think when people is working on the store, bank or other things, they can give you a good information because they are working and don't maybe in my head is like that. They can't pass for your bad information, a wrong information, you know? So I prefer to ask in a store, in a bank, in an
Mhm.
environment, you know?
Yeah. So because in my opinion too, people pay attention a lot about the work here, you know. It's good, okay. It's really important, of course. And pay attention about the learning, pay attention about the job, but don't have pay attention all the, unfortunately, when I ask this word, pay attention, don't pay attention about the other people, for example, the
Mhm.
information, unfortunately. Yeah, you said in this message, suspicious.
Yeah.
There are people suspicious here.
In my case, the about the number five, I have a culture shock when I go to another country, when I go to Argentina. I deal with it very well because I don't care about it. Because here in Rio de Janeiro and I think in another place in Brazil, we have the use it to wear flip-flop, you know, chinelo. On the street, here in my city, we have flip-flop all the time on the street. And when I I go to Argentina, Cordoba, I I have the culture shock because they don't use flip-flop on the street there, and because I think the city is very pollution, and the I use on the street, and people um look to me in a bad way. And I don't care about it, but I notice they look to me because my flip-flop, you know. And when I because I live in downtown, né? I stay in downtown. So when I have to go to when I had to go to pharmacy, drugstore, I I went to flip-flop with socks, you know, chinelo com meia. And people
Yeah,
look to me in a bad way because that they didn't say anything, but I know because the eyes, you know, I notice because that. And
yeah,
yeah, I think I I suffer bullying, but okay, I don't I don't bother with it because okay, here in my city I do it, and for me it's okay, and this is my culture. That's it. Okay, Marcio, let's go to the number six. Let me see. Okay, I think we can talk about it. I don't know if you know, but we can find one answer for this question. So, what are some cultural traditions in your country that might surprise others?
wow.
Maybe I can
Mhm.
I no. Maybe we can said about the country and about the state because we have a different
State.
culture about state.
Yeah, about state and surprise other, might surprise other, I guess, in us is about the party different. There are a lot of party in every years, for example. People likes party a lot in our cities, you know. And for example, Carnival, São João, and holiday, and Yeah, I guess when people live in another state and really surprised in Northeast, really surprised in Northeast because there are a lot of party and every years, for example. Yeah,
Mhm.
really surprised.
Mhm. Yeah, I think about the party, I would like to talk about it as well because you talk about the here in São Paulo and I think in Rio as well. We do a lot of party for everything. We like to celebrate the silly things. But I think in the northeast, mainly in Bahia, the carnival is different. I
Yeah,
think the energy of carnival in Bahia is different of the São and Rio de Janeiro. I never go there,
me too.
but I think he is very strong and big. My cousin will go to carnival in Bahia next year, and I don't have I don't have I don't know how to say vontade to go because for me it's very crowd. The
It's
crowd
very
is
dangerous too.
yeah. So I think he is okay in São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro as well is danger, but I don't know. I think for me it's a surprise because I see it on the TV. And for me it's very big, very the energy is very good. Okay, I like to see on the TV. But if
Uh-huh.
I have to go, I think I never go because for me people is very crowded, and with cheio.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
for me it's not good. I don't like crowded places.
Because it's very crowded and come and people come and another countries,
Hmm.
Yeah, because this is very crowded too.
Yeah,
But
another country, another state.
I've never, in my case, I've never to participate
Hmm.
in carnival because this security, you know, I I consider myself, I don't know, because the security, medroso, I don't know English, you
Yeah,
know,
I am.
yeah.
Let me see.
So because this, I've never to participate in carnival. But I watch it on TV. Yeah, it's really good because the rhythms, because the music, and because the energy, uh, energetic. I don't know. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's it.
Yeah, I'm like you. I have afraid of this place, and for me, I never go as well. I my anxiety, I have attack anxiety if I am in the crowded places. So for me, it's not a good way to celebrate my things. But okay, I find a word about medroso, but I don't know if you're right. I find fearful, fearful. So, Marcio, let's go to let me see. Um, I don't know. Okay, let's
Seven.
go to the number seven. You want to answer the seven?
Yeah, it's
Okay, so
possible.
let's go to the number seven. So, can you read and answer, please?
Okay. How do you think learning about other culture can improve relationships? Yeah. So for me, it's very true, these questions. And I think learning about other culture and about other culture, pay attention in opinion of the cultures and pay attention about the food, about the music and culture in general, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, really, for me, really important to learn about the other culture, improve, yeah, my relationships in another people, and improve about the when I view or other when view your opinion. Yeah, it's really good, really important. Yeah, pay attention, learning another culture. For example, here in Brazil, for example,
Mhm.
because in another country I don't know, but yeah, in my case, I pay attention about the music in another countries. So really important for me.
Yeah, I think music can I think it straight our relationship, you know, because everyone likes music, you know,
Yeah,
so music
yeah,
can improve our relationship and put our put we together, you know, so everyone have something to share about music, you know, so I think it is
yeah,
important. I agree with you when you said about can improve relationship because like you said, you have accent, I have accent, and when people understand about the culture of your state, of your city, and they can understand you and can improve your relationship because you don't suffer bullying and
mm,
people can have a normal relationship with you. Okay, they can appreciate it, your accent and your culture, you know, and don't hate it. I think I can explain more or less, but é como se as pessoas pudessem admirar a sua
yeah,
cultura, não mais julgar, né? That's it. I think that's it.
yeah.
So, Marcio, I think that's it for today because we don't have more time to answer the question. So I would like to ask for you, how was the conversation? You like it? This team?
Yeah, sure, of course. I
Mhm.
like it because I try my listening, I try my speaking, really important and to participate in Imersão English.
Mhm.
And I appreciate that this opportunity, good opportunity for me. And thank you about the questions, about the pay attention when I talk my opinion, and then I talk about my view, you know. That's
Mhm.
it. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcio, for enjoy the conversation and to attend this immersion. Okay. So
Okay.
I sent the link on the chat about the survey, and I think that's it for today. Thank you, and have a nice Sunday, and see you in another animation.